welcome to goodcryptoX. Today, we are excited to introduce on-chart order visualization, a new feature now available on goodcryptoX. This advanced trading functionality, previously enjoyed by our traders on centralized exchanges, is finally available on decentralized platforms as well. In short, order visualization helps you across any trading scenario you can think of. It shows your potential execution levels when setting up orders, helps you track the progress of your orders while they're open, as well as enables you to analyze and review your orders once they're completed. Additionally, our feature covers all order types and visualizes all your connected orders. So when you're looking at a parent order, you will also see the take profits and or stop losses connected to the order right on the chart. Let's look at the first scenario, setting up the order. Let's set up this swap order, for example. Not much can be drawn on the chart, but if you add take profit and stop loss, let's say at 5%, you can see exactly where they will be. This allows you to visually check whether your levels are too tight given the trading range visible on the chart. In this case, you might want to increase it a little. Let's set the take profit to 13% and set the stop loss lower, around 15%, since we know the price can easily fall to that level. As you can see, with on-chat visualization, it's much easier to determine the best levels of your stop loss and take profit orders. Now, switching to the limit order, if you input a limit price, you'll see exactly where the price is on the chart, which again will make it much easier and intuitive to set up your limit orders. Furthermore, if you add a profit and stop loss here, you will immediately see where they will appear. The same goes for trailing orders as well. When you switch to trailing order and input a follow distance or trailing distance, you can now see exactly where the trailing stop will be initially placed. Sure, it might go with the price either down or up, depending on your setup, but at least you can clearly see what a 10% means in terms of the trading setup. Now, if you look at the 5-minute chart, the difference becomes even more pronounced. For this order, you might want to decrease the following price and fix take profits and stop losses here as well. Finally, notice that they're drawn from that trailing stop potential point of order execution. Switching now to open orders. If you open the details of an order and proceed to the opened or closed orders, pressing the chart button will not only switch the app to the trading pair for that order, but also display the order on the chart. Let's click on the chart button here, and the limit order appears on the arrow with trading pair, and you can see the price we set our limit at. Using our on-chart visualization, we could find the trigger price we set earlier and where exactly my order is on the chart. You can see that our order was opened here 25 or 30 minutes ago. And if you zoom out to a 1-hour graph, you can see what's going on with the price and how far your order is from the market price. Furthermore, if you check an open trailing order via the chart button here, you can see the progress of your trailing order as well. Let's switch to 5-minute candles for better clarity. As you can see, our order was open right here, and the trailing stop has improved a bit. It moved down with the market price, and here it continues to follow the trail. This allows you to watch live how your trailing stop follows the price. Now, if you proceed to the closed order, swap orders become much easier to understand. For example, here's a swap order that was closed some time ago. If you click the chart button and zoom out to an 8-hour candle view, you can see how, despite the order being closed some time ago, it can be immediately found on the chart when it was executed, at what price level it has been executed, and how the price behaved after that. In this case, we can conclude that buying Pepper at this point was a pretty good decision, as the token's value increased significantly some time after we bought it. This was an example of reviewing a closed swap order. However, this feature is even more useful for trailing stop orders. Here is another example of a trailing stop order which was closed some time ago. On this chart, you can see not only where it was opened and executed, but also its entire history, how it performed over time. This trailing stop order started here, and as you may notice, each candle represents an 8-hour time frame, meaning the order was open for quite a while. It performed well, as the price improved significantly and orders followed it. Now, switching to 1-hour candles, we get an even clearer view of the details. This is how trailing order execution is now displayed, and as you can see, this is a stop-loss order, In our app, you even find the parent order of that stop loss, which will be displayed on the chart if you click the chart button. With our new feature, you can instantly understand what happened with your order without spending much time digging through the details. In this case, we opened the buy order here, which had been running for about 2 or 3 hours, and then the price improved slightly. So it entered the position here and instantly opened the trailing stop loss here. Afterward, the trailing stop loss improved significantly, eventually reaching the break-even point here, going into profit and closing right on this candle. To sum it up, having these details visualized on the chart gives you a much better understanding of when and what actually happened, rather than having to analyze just the numbers and manually locate those levels on the chart. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates from goodcryptoX. See you next time. Bye.